and bought them from the owners.
And who serviced it for you?
And I have Creek Wonder Lake, who's Paul's service, because they got like 5 for Tape Project. They have like 5 of these machines. Tim has one, which is this one, and I have 2, and we've got friends who have them. Creek Wonder Lake, who's in Petaluma, is the greatest. He's wonderful Ampex and Studer tech. If you've ever heard Mobile Fidelity recordings, he does all their tape recorders and everything, and he does some of the engineering.
Out of Petaluma?
He's Mobile Fidelity's in Sebastopol.
Okay.
So it's not too far from him.
Oh.
And so he sometimes says, sorry, I'm spending a week at Mobile Fidelity. I can't come to fix your machine until then. So he's taught me how to fix machines.
Are tape machines subject to vibrations? Do you have to isolate them from vibrations, or are they okay?
Just like this is mine.
It's not fussy like a turntable.
This is the way it is when you name them, Journey or whoever it was recorded with.
So you don't need fancy vibration platforms or anything. It's right there.
They're really sturdy, of course, because they're made for a studio.
Yeah.
And they're workhorses, because the studios are on for 16 hours a day if necessary. So they're very sturdy. However, you can buy really good what they call semi-pro machines. I bought. Someone asked how much does it cost? I bought this. There's a guy in Pennsylvania. He's a retired professor at Penn State. He, as his hobby, he restores this particular model, Atari 5050, which is one of the best-selling semi-pro machines. They're used in radio stations and so forth. I paid $2,500 for a completely rebuilt machine. Beautiful electronics and everything. And my daughter and son-in-law are playing tapes. And they can play both the regular 7.5-inch commercial tapes that you can buy, or these more expensive tapes, and I make dubs of the tapes and so forth for them. But so you don't have, it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to get into the tape reel business. Some of these cost more. I paid $6,000 and $8,000 for my 2 machines, so they're not crazy expensive. But then you have to have a tech look at them and so forth. So it's at least a few $100s more to make sure that they're.
How do you store your tapes?
Vertically, just in my house. No special. Someone said, "Do you have a vault?" Because I have 1,000 of these reels. I mean, I'm crazy. That's what I told earlier group that it's like cocaine or heroin. It's very addictive.
You can go
So
out that door.
we're going to play the next. So again, I forgot the one important thing. The symmetric power supplies back here, and the cabling and the interconnects are all from 512 Engineering, Tim Maritani. Tim's right back here. Tim's the dealer for all this equipment. He's in Emeryville. You can talk to him. He's a great guy. And I'm a customer, by the way. I don't work for Tim. I'm just volunteering because I love
One
tape.
nut to another nut.
Yeah, and So I know a lot about operating this machine.
You're a promoter. Yeah.
I'm not. And Paul knows everything about the recordings of the tape project. He did them. Paul Subelbein back here in the more colorful shirt here. Paul is one of the principals of Tape Project founders, and also is the mastering engineer for the Tape Project. These again, this one is from Jonathan Horwich in Chicago. Very talented pianist, Jeremy Kahn, with his. We have, yeah, it should be on. I'm not as elegant in my splicing, so. tenor sax, nice.
Yeah. He's right there.
Recorded in 2012 at a local